Do you have a crippling cardboard addiction? Do you like One Piece and play it with your friends but yearn for higher competition? Then it might be time for you to check out your first One Piece locals. Now, locals is a really great way to expand not only your own player skill and your own knowledge of the game, but it's a great way to meet a lot of friends and like-minded people and grow your ambition and hope for the game. Because everyone knows the more friends that you have that play a game, the longer you can stick with it. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not good enough to play in locals yet. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. You are. A lot of the players that compete at your local tournament might not even be what you're scared of. I guarantee you that half of the people that you're playing on the simulator ladder are sweatier than they are. Right now, we have to get you prepared. So, step one, you gotta pick a deck. Picking a deck may seem like it's the hardest decision in the world, but honestly, it's not. Since we have access to the optcg sim, which I'll link in the description of this video, you can play all of the decks for free. You can literally go through and try out the decks before you buy them or build them. What I would say to do is to go to YouTube, look up a couple of decks of characters that you like, or you can look up a tier list and see which ones are actually being played in the current meta if you care about that sort of thing, and then go over to the sim and test a couple of the decks out. Once you've tested a few out, I'm sure you'll have one that you have your eye on. There's a couple ways to go about actually getting the cards that you choose for your deck, i.e. ordering them, trading them with other players, or opening them like a degen, like me. Whichever method you might choose, make sure you pick the one that's best for your own budget and mental sanity. After you've managed to get your deck together, now we're on to step two. Protecting it and supplies. First up on supplies, you're gonna need some card sleeves, a deck box, and a mat. That way you can protect your cards while they're being used and played with. You can visit a couple of your local card shops, which should have all of these amenities for you, or again, you can just take the credit card and smack it against your screen. A couple of bonus accessories that you can use could be like dice, extra card sleeves in case you pull something at the tournament, like maybe penny sleeves, and a trade binder if you're really looking to build your repertoire. Once your cards are protected, now we can move on to step three, finding a local tournament. The best way to find local tournaments, and even bigger tournaments like nationals or regionals, is to download the Bandai TCG app. On this app, you're gonna make a Bandai account, which you're gonna need to use at all of your tournaments that you enter, and it's gonna give you an event list to where you can look up and see which ones are actually closest to you. You might wanna check with your local card shops as well, because they might offer tournaments or other events that you may not know about. Once you're signed up on the app and ready to go, you've officially acquired everything that you're gonna need. The most important step, step four, is to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Meet with your friends, try to play games in person, hop on the simulator, run matches, watch people play the deck that you're playing, watch people talk about strategy or maybe tips to get better at the game. Take in as much information as you can, but try not to burn yourself out because too much of a good thing is bad, but not One Piece. Again, I'm not saying that you need to be a master at your deck before you go play in a locals tournament, but feeling more comfortable and knowing your own cards can oftentimes help you break that mentality of being nervous or scared before your matches. Everybody gets nervous in their first couple of tournaments. I still get nervous today, but practice is always gonna make you feel more confident and more happy in your games. Step five, it's now the day of the locals and you are ready to compete. The last thing you need to do is double check your bag, make sure you have your dons and everything else that you need before you go. Pack up, don't forget your energy drink choice of the day, and make sure to eat something. I can't tell you how many tournaments that I've been to where I've been starving by the middle of it, and I wish I had ate something bigger or brought a snack maybe along with me. Then the final step, step six, it's time to win, baby. And celebrate your victories, whether it's a top 5 at your locals, maybe you finally won a game against somebody that you haven't been able to beat before, or maybe you just had a lot of fun and made some really good pulls at the end of the day. Whatever it is, always celebrate the victories and what fun you had and what fun and victories your friends had, because it makes it a more enjoyable experience and it gives you so much more to look back on once you actually made it to your goal, the pirate champion. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching another one of my videos. If you enjoyed that, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It does help my channel out so much. I'm looking forward to doing a lot of great One Piece content for you guys this year. And like always, I love you guys. Peace!